وَيُقِيمُ الصَّلَاةَ وَيُؤْتُ الزَّكَاةَ, and that they should establish the salah and give the zakah. So this is basically, this ayah is the essence of the deen that's always been there. From the very earliest revelations to now, what is the core of the deen? Become Allah's slaves, establish prayer, give zakah. That's it. And the way the ulama looked at that is ibadat, mu'amalat. Ibadat, as-salah. Mu'amalat, az-zakah. Zakah is given to who? Those who need, right? So one is a service to Allah and the other is a service to people, all sincerely for the sake of Allah in the end though. So it summarizes the entire religion, and then Allah concludes, وَذَلِكَ دِينُ الْقَيِّمَةِ. And that is, now Deenul Qayyimah literally would be translated the religion of, or the way of life of, Al-Qayyimah, the established, the firm. Allah Azza wa Jal is implying that this deen will have victory in the end. It will be Al-Qayyimah. Those who do this, those who fulfill this will be on top. If not in this world, definitely in the next. Definitely in the next. They will be the ones that will remain and they have something firm. Before we move on, inshallah ta'ala, another beautiful thing about this ayah, which is a summary of the religion, it begins with what's going on inside, ikhlas, and moves to what is outside, iqamatus salah wa ita'uz zakah. Our entire deen is that. You clean yourself on the inside, and it naturally manifests in what is on the outside. Remember before the salah we talked about different kinds of people, and they have different things inside? Right? This deen, what it does is make sure the inside is clean, and then the outside behavior manifests. Ad-deenu qawlun wa amalun. From the beginning of the ayah, we already learned the slave of Allah does not expect to get paid until with Allah. Okay? They don't expect pay here, they expect it with Allah Azza wa Jal. They know already, إِنَّ اللَّهَ اشْتَرَى مِنَ الْمُؤْمِنِينَ أَنفُسَهُمْ وَأَمْوَالَهُم بِأَنَّ لَهُمْ الْجَنَّةِ. The reward isn't here, the pay isn't here, the pay is there. And they're happy with that. They're happy with getting paid there. They'd rather not just enjoy it a little here and then nothing there. They'd rather get it all there. So their expectations, this tawakkul, one of the conditions of slavery that Ibn Taymiyyah rahimahullah mentioned, that's being applied here. أُولَٰئِكَ جَزَاؤُهُمْ عِنْدَ رَبِّهِمْ جَنَّاتُ عَدْنٍ تَجْرِي. The gardens of Adn, one of the higher places in paradise. تَجْرِي مِنْ تَحْتِهَا الْأَنْهَارِ, at the foots of which rivers are flowing. Anyhow, now we're up to the part, خَالِدِينَ فِيهَا أَبَدًا. They will remain in it permanently. Again, something that speaks to human nature. Why does it speak to human nature? We want nothing more than permanent residence. Or you don't want to rent. What do you want to do? You want to own. You don't want to just own, you want to pay it off. So generations from now, it's in your family. It's not just yours, it's for yours for generations. There's this desire to want to have what's called stability. You want stability. You don't want to be, if you're a young man or a woman, or especially young men, they have a good job, they're living in an apartment, salary is good. What are your parents always telling you? Buy a house, buy a house, buy a house. Settle down. They're telling you to settle down. Allah says here, you can settle down. خَالِدِينَ فِيهَا أَبَدًا. You can remain in it permanently. And this is amazing housing, because there are no bills, there's no maintenance, there's no plumbing, there's no electrical problems. Right? There's no HOA dues. Nothing. خَالِدِينَ فِيهَا أَبَدًا, without any of the strings attached. And this is Allah's gift to us. And when you compare it, whatever Allah has to offer in Jannah, when you compare it to whatever you have in dunya, you will see how the dunya fails. How it fails. The most beautiful home, it gets dirty. Right? It has to be maintained. It starts falling apart. It starts getting boring. Cracks start showing up. Things happen. But those homes, خَالِدِينَ فِيهَا أَبَدًا. The most expensive house, you were living in it, financial troubles came, you couldn't pay property tax, now the government steps in. Right? Something's always there. It's never totally yours.